Hi guys, welcome to the SEO bonus video to this course. I'm not going to pretend to be some type of SEO expert, but one thing I can tell you is that I know enough about SEO to rank up niches when I need to. However, these days I don't really have the time to do that because I'm running a big forum, CPA Elites. So my time is pretty much limited because I'm working really hard on creating relationships and growing the forum. That's my number one priority. With SEO, I'll go over the steps that I would normally take if I wanted to rank something, and I'm hoping that that will help you guys out. I'll also cover some other basic stuff as well. So in this instance, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use the game This War of Mine, and we're going to go ahead and run with cheats. So the first thing I would do is go over to the Google Keywords Planner tool. You're going to need a Google account and just log into that, and it will basically give you some ideas and suggestions. So in this instance, it's telling us that that keyword itself gets 5,400 searches a month, which is quite a lot. It tells us that the competition is low. However, I never rely on the Google keyword tool to give me any type of reference to the competition. I really don't. It's just not something I would rely on. So here's what I would do, however, to find out the competition. So the first thing I would do is type into Google the actual the keyword. So This War of Mine cheats, which you may not be able to see. I do apologise, but I'm for obvious reasons hiding my personal details from the above on the video. So in the search box, I've gone ahead and just literally typed in This War of Mine cheats. So this indicates that the keyword's got 580,000 results. So that's 580,000 different websites or forums, platforms using this somewhere inside. I can see straight away as well that the results at the top are not things that I would particularly want to compete with, and I'll explain exactly why as well. So, for instance, the www.cheapbook.de, it has a pretty high domain authority, and it also has a pretty high page authority, citation, flow, and trust flow as well. You can check all of this type of stuff out simply by adding an extension which is called the Moz. It's basically an extension tool from moz.com, and it will basically show you everything such as the trust flow. Well, actually, it will show you the page authority and the domain authority. Okay, what you can also do is go over to a couple of other sites, which I'll tell you now actually. So if you go to Majestic, it's majestic.com. That will show you the trust flow and the citation flow. I can't give you an accurate number in regards to what should be too high and too low. My advice to you, because I go for my own personal preference, my advice to you would be go over to Google and search for that. Okay, and do the same thing as well for the domain age and the page authority. Sorry, the domain authority and the page authority, because everyone's got different views, and it always depends on the niche that you're targeting. Okay, generally speaking, the first things I will check will be I'll go to Google and I'll type in the keyword as we are now. I will check out how many results it's got. 579,000 results does not put me off at all. Okay, then I will check the results on Google. Okay, so I will scroll down the page and I will take a little look. The next thing I will do is I will go ahead and I will pick out the first 10 results or 5 results. Most of the time I can get lazy, so I'll go with the top 5. So for example, you'll right click, save this, go over to moz.com and then go to the research tools. Okay, check out the domain authority and the page authority. I would also go then to the majestic.com and check out the trust flow and the citation flow. I would also check how many backlinks that these have got as well. Once I've done that, if I'm looking at the results and I think that I can compete with them, I'll come back to Google as well. And at the beginning of the keyword, just literally type in a quotation. Okay, and then go ahead and click enter. So just in case you guys can't see this, I will show you. Where are we? So this is what I would put into Google. Okay, and then I will click enter. And then we can see now that it's telling us it's got 29,500 results, which actually is pretty good. Okay. The next thing I will do is scroll down. And when you scroll down, you can check out how many pages it goes on for. So, for example, we'll click on 10, 14, 18. Okay, so we can now see that this has got 178 pages, okay, displayed on Google. Okay, that's really not that big of an issue. It's not that many, okay, to compete with. So it's all about what you're competing with. You're going to need to check the quality of the backlinks as well. This is obviously something that you're going to need to do. Something else that I would also check from time to time is so something else I would check as well is I would check. I hope I'm getting this right. I believe I am. All in title. So all in one word. All in title. Okay. Your little two dots. Keep the quotes. Okay. And click enter. Okay. So if I've got this right and that I'm including the quotes, which I believe I have got right actually, this indicates that there are 1,270 websites which include this war of mine cheats, the keyword that you're potentially going to rank for, inside their title. So it's got it in the actual website title somewhere, which again really isn't, it's not that big of a deal to compete with. These really are just quite a few basic things that I've covered here, but they are things that I would personally use when trying to rank up for a keyword. Okay, the important thing to remember is to check the quality of the backlinks. Also, bear in mind that when you are checking out the backlinks and any other things, if the person that's ranking on Google high up the page is clever and smart and they're using a PBN, a private blog network, they could potentially be hiding a lot of good quality backlinks, therefore you won't be able to see it. SEO is hit and miss, it's a numbers game. Here's my advice. Pick a keyword which the competition doesn't seem too much, okay? Try and opt for as many searches as you can, but generally if you want to find a keyword which isn't going to have too much competition, opt for a keyword with 1,000 searches a month, okay? When you're checking on Google, try and find one between 30 to 40,000 on the results, like we did beforehand when we were just using the quotations themselves only, okay? So here, with the quotations, 29,800 searches. The other thing as well would be to make sure that if it's got backlinks, you're not competing with too many backlinks as well. And just little things like this. And then referring back to the trust flow, the citation flow, the paid authority, the domain authority. These are all things that if you go and start reading up on and testing things out yourself, you will be able to pick up for yourself. Again, I won't give you a magic number because the reality is there isn't a magic number. If I said to you, okay, only use a keyword where the competition for the trust flow or the domain authority is between 25 and 30, you know, I could be doing you some injustice, and that's not what I'm all about. I'm pretty sure I've covered mostly everything, so, you know, check the on-page SEO for the competition that's ranking up as well. See how good their on-page is, see how many backlinks they've got, check all of the metrics that I just explained. Make sure, most importantly, that when you're looking on Google, that the types of websites you're looking at are not really high domain authorities, such as this GameSpot.com. This one I believe is pretty high as well. The cheap book One, you've got a YouTube video, you've got game-wise. Personally speaking, this isn't something that I would try and rank lightly. This is also, you've got www.ign.com. Again, not something that I would try and outrank lightly. If I was to try and outrank this, I would probably purchase a churn and burn service. Churn and burn is basically where you would have a domain, you would get some good articles. I would suggest you add between 500 words to 1,000 words, and basically the person will just basically chuck everything but the kitchen sink in regards to backlinks at your domain, and by doing so they can get pushed up the SERPs really fast and you can get a good ranking. But you will need stuff like blog comments, PBN links and stuff like that as well, so it would take an investment. Remember, the harder the keyword, the more investment in regards to time and money. Okay, I think I put a post on a thread the other day, which was this: SEO is like a woman; they change their mind all the time. You never know what you're going to get. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you found this insightful and helpful. Definitely come along to cpaelites.com and join up. This course is completely free. There's many other free courses and guides and niches on there as well. And most importantly, the thing which I think really stands us out from the crowd is just how helpful our community is to newcomers as well. We would always welcome you with a warm handshake. Okay, thanks, guys.